just want to talk about some Amish civics today. Welcome. First, the authority structure. When you think about an Amish bishop, they have the equivalent, especially the one in the certain flavor of Amish that might have more power, might be the equivalent of the POTUS. And the deacons often have similar power as a vice president. When you start talking about the legislative branch, that's going to be your ordained ministers. When you consider the House speakers, it can vary according to the specific church and type of Amish that you are. There are also committees, in addition to certain people that think they're speaking for all Amish. They may try to appoint one. The problem really is many of us Amish are rebels. We don't really comply well with what we see as asinine authoritarian rules. We may be submissive. Many of us are also stubborn. Our principles should always matter and affect our behaviors. Some of the committees that Amish people have could include the Amish Book Society, the Amish Steering Committee, etc. Sometimes the ministry will assign a specific group of men to handle a certain issue. Constituents are going to be your members, your baptized members of that specific flavor and church that you're in. When you talk about the elders, that would be our equivalent of the judicial system, including and all the way up to the Supreme Court of the United States. This is kind of how the elders function. Sometimes we even have ambassadors. Often this may be Mennonites who fancy themselves as culturally competent, while they simultaneously dehumanize Amish people in the way that they talk about us or the ideas that they promote about Amish people. There are even worldly people, never Amish people, who feel like they must protect the poor Amish anytime somebody says a word that doesn't go along with the narrative that they have in their head about what it means to be Amish. There are also reporters who may be people who often might write a sensationalized narrative to feed the romanticized version about what it means to be Amish because it's profitable and they get paychecks. This also is part of the Amish romance novel industry. And lastly, you have so-called Amish experts. Often these are people who profit and gain prestige from elevating the voices of the most powerful people inside of Amish churches and specific flavors of Amish. They position themselves as culturally competent, but build areas and promote ideas that could best be described as a good place, where they do. Happy Amish studies. Thank you, Gerald Mast. Thanks for attending my little civics lesson. Bye.